Sergio Perez, the seasoned 33-year-old, stands resolute in the face of swirling rumours about his impending retirement from the world of Formula One. He not only maintains unwavering confidence, but also drops a bombshell of his own. His existing driver contract won't be the culmination of his journey in the sport. Speculations about Checo's retirement gain momentum after a tumultuous stint in Qatar, marked by 3 consecutive weekends filled with errors, accumulating a mere 5 points compared to his teammate Verstappen's impressive 62. However, Perez silenced these rumours during the event in Austin, Texas, emphasising that there was no ultimatum pressurising him to deliver an extraordinary performance before the Brazilian Grand Prix. He wholeheartedly affirmed his commitment to Red Bull Racing for the 2024 season and conveyed his unwavering dedication to the sport beyond that, stating, "This is not my final chapter in my F1 journey." Don't miss the new series Life of an F1 Driver every Tuesday and Friday during the off-season, starting on November 28th at 6 p.m. GMP. So make sure to subscribe, give us a like and a comment so you can enjoy this series and keep coming back to Box here at F1 Box, home of the best Formula One content. Christian Horner moves swiftly to quell the speculations concerning the future of their motorsport consultant, Dr. Helmut Marko. He found himself in a whirlwind of controversy following an interview on Red Bull's in-house TV service, where he made misguided comments linking Sergio Perez's performance fluctuations due to his ethnicity. These comments led to a stern written warning from the FIA. Despite the whispers of Dr. Marko's potential ousting, Christian Horner, the team principal, vehemently denied any such intentions. He underscored Dr. Marko's indispensability to the team and reiterated that, irrespective of the public uproar, the 80-year-old Austrian, who is directly employed by Red Bull, holds an enduring and invaluable role within the team. Horner's statement resonated with a tone of conviction. "There is absolutely no intent or desire from me or anyone within the team to see that change." Meanwhile, emotions were running high in the Mercedes camp as Sir Lewis Hamilton shared his thoughts on the US Grand Prix weekend. Despite the disappointment of being disqualified from a hard-fought second place in the race, the passionate 7-time Formula One world champion found a silver lining. He spoke of the significant progress made by his team through the latest floor updates, despite their efforts being nullified by the post-race ruling. Hamilton's outlook was marked by optimism, emphasising the newfound performance boost brought about by the upgraded floor, which translated into extracting more from his indomitable spirit. He acknowledged the disappointment, but held fast to the progress made during the weekend, stating, "It is of course disappointing to be disqualified post-race, but that doesn't take away from the progress we've made this weekend." James Allison, Mercedes' technical director, continued to stir emotions within the team as he disclosed a shared sentiment among the drivers regarding the need for changes to their 2024 car, the W05. The issue of bouncing, especially on undulating tracks, remained a significant concern. Allison acknowledged the challenges posed by the new F1 regulations, which transformed their 2022 car into a bucking Bronco. However, the introduction of a new floor in Austin offered a glimmer of hope. The alignment of drivers, including Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, underscored their collective determination to address the car's behaviour. They voiced their consistent feedback and eagerness to rectify the situation, despite previous delays in implementing changes. Both he and George have been saying a particular consistent thing about the car since the first laps of the 2022 cousin of this one, Allison revealed, highlighting the driver's resolve. In a remarkable twist, emotions soared in the motorsport world when the FIA quadrupled the maximum fine for F1 competitors to €1 million. The unprecedented decision sent shockwaves through the paddock, with drivers, team principals, and everyone involved expressing outrage. George Russell, a director of the GPDA and a Mercedes driver, minced no words in denouncing the exorbitant fine, labelling it as obscene. Kevin Magnussen, a Haas driver, added a touch of humour to the situation by dismissing the fines with a humorous remark, stating he would rather disappear than pay such a hefty sum. The FIA's decision, while not exclusive to F1, stirred strong emotions and raised concerns about the financial burden on competitors in the sport. Williams rookie Logan Sargent's emotional journey was evident as he shared his change of heart regarding the use of his drink bottle during races. He initially refrained from using it throughout the year, opting to endure races without hydration, citing a need to adapt. However, after experiencing the high cockpit temperatures and challenging conditions at the Marina Bay circuit in Singapore, he reconsidered his strategy. Despite adopting the drink bottle, he grappled with sweltering cockpit temperatures in Qatar, where it provided limited relief. Sargent candidly admitted that the solution wasn't ideal, as the scorching conditions left a seat scalding hot and made the situation challenging to handle. Aston Martin's executive chairman Lawrence Stroll expressed his emotions as he stood by his son, Lance Stroll, defending the young driver's performance during the season. Lance Stroll's comeback, fueled by grit and determination after sustaining 2 broken wrists in a cycling accident, had garnered significant attention. Despite the impressive return, the season had its share of ups and downs, including a substantial 130-point deficit to his teammate Fernando Alonso, and challenges such as 3 did not finish (DNF) races and 1 did not start (DNS) in Singapore due to a harrowing qualifying crash. Lawrence Stroll attributed these ups and downs to mechanical failures rather than his son's abilities, expressing his disappointment about the streak of bad luck. Half of the races, it hasn't been anything to do with his own abilities. He has just had a lot of bad luck, sadly, Lawrence Stroll lamented. As the McLaren team continued its transformation from an underdog to a formidable contender, team principal Andrea Seidel shared insights into their determination and ambitions. The emotional resonance in Seidel's voice was unmistakable as he discussed the high-profile recruits for the 2024 season, including Daniel Sanchez from Ferrari and Rob Marshall from Red Bull. Seidel conveyed unwavering belief in the team's potential and their pursuit of challenging the giants of the sport, such as Red Bull, Mercedes, and Ferrari. His emotional charge was palpable as he outlined the team's mission to secure a place among the sport's elite, emphasizing the infusion of horsepower to complement their remarkable progress. Michael Andretti, a racing legend, expressed his bewilderment at the reluctance of F1 teams to welcome his entry into the sport. Despite his illustrious background and successful career, Andretti found himself entangled in political and financial disputes. His application for an F1 entry had raised questions and skepticism within the sport's hierarchy. As Andretti engaged in commercial discussions with F1's owner, Liberty Media, he remained resolute in his commitment to adding value to the sport and its financial landscape. The complexity of the situation was evident as Andretti highlighted the interest from companies eager to join his venture, expressing the hope that his entry would enrich the sport and the grid. He noted, "Hopefully we bring in more than what we take away." As the world of motorsport continues to evolve and captivate fans, the infusion of new investments through Alpine Racing's partnership with Otro Capital invoked feelings of excitement and anticipation. The emotional charge was evident as a diverse group of world-famous sports stars and investors rallied behind the French racing team. The emotional crescendo of this investment wave promised to propel Alpine Racing to greater heights on the F1 grid, symbolizing the ever-changing and dynamic nature of the sport.